I was about to give a gift to this girl I was crazy about, but this jealous bully snatched it away from me and threw it out onto the ice. The moment I swallowed my pride and went to pick up the snow globe, the ice beneath my feet suddenly cracked. The freezing water swallowed me whole. I fought like hell to get out, but the thick ice above cut off any hope of escape. Just when I thought I was gonna die, something incredible happened. I somehow ended up dripping wet standing in the school library. Everyone around me just stared. I had no clue what had just happened. I just got up, shaking, and ran home. But the moment I walked in, me drunk dad saw me all messed up. Instead of caring, he got pissed and wanted me to get on my knees and mop the floor. Right when he was about to hit me, I was back in the library again. The air was still rippling around me. That is when it hit me. I might have awakened some incredible ability, so I started practicing teleporting in secret. At first I couldn't control the distance, but I got the hang of it pretty quick. Anywhere I could see, I could jump to precisely until one day, I was looking at the Empire State Building in a magazine, and suddenly remembered when Mom took me there as a kid. Next second, I was standing on top of the Empire State Building. Turns out, wherever my heart was set on, I could jump there instantly. That is when I realized my life was about to change completely. Mom left when I was little, because she couldn't take Dad's abuse anymore. Now, I was gonna escape this house too, leave this town behind, and my only good memory, Millie, my first crush. When I first got to New York, I rented a cheap room, but I ran into a problem real fast. I was almost out of money. Being underage, I couldn't get a job. With nowhere else to turn, I thought of the fastest way to get cash standing in front of the bank. I kept pumping myself up. I pretended I needed the bathroom and had the guard show me around. I memorized what the vault looked like inside. That night, I pictured everything I'd seen, and then I actually made it inside the vault. But after grabbing a few stacks, I realized I brought too small a bag, so I went back and grabbed a bedsheet. Until my tiny room was covered in cash. I lay there on top of all that money. Me amazing life was just getting started. Years later, thanks to my powers, I was living in the most luxurious penthouse in New York. The place was filled with expensive cars and watches. Even had a whole warehouse, stacked with cash from around the world. My teleporting skills were perfect by then. When I walked out of the lobby with an umbrella, the doorman told me it wasn't raining. I just smiled. Next second, I was thousands of miles away, on top of Big Ben in London, holding my umbrella, looking down at the beautiful night view. Back at the apartment, I'd casually pick up a photo from the wall. One second I was surfing in the Pacific. The next I was sitting on the Sphinx, just chilling in the sun. I thought life would always be this sweet, until I came home one day. Immediately noticed someone had moved my stuff.
Don't run. 8 years we've been looking for you.
This guy calling himself Agent, whatever was clearly bad news. I tried to show him the door, but forgot it was a push door.
You need some help with that? Been a while since you used the door.
The agent said he'd been tracking me since my first bank job, hunting down people like me, jumpers.
This conversation's over.
This conversation's not over. You answer my question. Tell me, how'd you last this long, huh? Who's helping you?
I tried to jump using a photo, but that 1,000-volt cattle prod made it impossible to concentrate. He threw me downstairs. The prod extended into a cable. I was totally his prey now. In that crucial moment, I made a desperate move, jumped into my home vault, fighting through the electric pain. I cut the cable off my leg, grabbed some cash real quick, right before he burst in. I jumped to the place that meant the most to me. My hometown house I hadn't seen in 8 years. Dad heard me and begged me to stay. I could tell he'd gotten sober.
It's okay. You can come home anytime you want.
But I still had too much resentment. I chose to run away again. The next day, I asked around and found the bar where Millie worked. This girl who always dreamed of traveling the world was now stuck in this small bar just getting by. I was about to leave quietly when that old bully recognized me.
I'm not this David. Yo, what's the rice cake?
Really?
Hi.
Then the bully, drunk as usual, started hitting on Millie, trying to humiliate me just like old times. With everyone egging him on, I just charged right at him and sent the bully to a nice place. When he came to, he was inside a bank vault.